FTraining.tv. My name is Margaret. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. I'm here with the wonderful Ken Tooley and Nick Hunter, doing actually our last day of this ongoing series where Nick has been basically renovating Ken's file from the beginning. I think we have a YouTube playlist for it, so you're welcome to go watch that from the beginning, all 46 videos. It's been quite the adventure. We're currently working on OCR to finish rounding stuff out. Let me pull up the schedule. So, existing FileMaker file design and modernization, we're up OCR day 46. We're doing that today. We're rounding that out and finishing that today. Thank you very much, Ken. Seriously, it's been awesome to have your file and have you with us these past couple of months. And thank you, Nick, for doing this. If you'd like to support the channel, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're for FM Training annual subscriptions. You got 3 options. Please pick one. If you've bought already, seriously, thank you very much. It helps keep everything going. This is really good for people who have no idea what they're doing. If you're like, man, I just popped into this FileMaker thing to learn more about FileMaker, and I am totally confused, pick up one of these. It's very small, bite-sized video content that pretty much covers every topic under the sun. Calculations, variables, scripting, relationships, the layouts, the panels, all that jazz, we talk about it. We also talk about all the other stuff like server, WebDirect, Go, etc. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Nick, what are we doing today?
Hello, Marge. Hello, everybody. So today we continue working on the integration of this OCR stuff, but it's not done, Marge, with Ken, because when we come back after ChatGPT discussion, I want to continue wrapping up everything. Like we discussed with Ken 2 days ago, and we have, we want to clean up everything because we left over many things unfinished. So we want to, cleaning, debugging, verifying that everything works, and then
all those nice pretty boxes in the relationship.
And then we will be done with this. But not until then. So we need to, we need to make sure that everything is okay. So today, but I'm going to talk to you, Marjorie, about the schedule after ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
Haley hailed me yesterday about this, so we're going to discuss about that. But I think we have like 2 or 3 weeks worth of work on the Ken's files to wrap up doing everything. You have some, interesting topic that we want to talk about, and that it is worth it to talk about this. So we will see. We'll see how it goes. So today we're going to continue to integrating the OCR inside the file. So yesterday and 2 days ago, we make everything works. So we get all the information. We got all the JSON information from the JSON from the API, right, for the OCR on the PDF, and PDF photos or whatever, and that's the reason why, yesterday or 2 days ago, Ken and I had a discussion about why not using a PDF analytic API stuff. You have some like AI stuff in there to analyze PDF, but Ken, you don't have PDFs. You have photos most of the time.
Right. Now I sent you that from David Angel, actually.
Oh yeah. So the David Angel came with a question. Why we don't do that? Yeah. So we do the OCR because the PDF analytic is good when you get a PDF, a true PDF. Like for example, you receive a PDF from your bank, or you receive a PDF like a generated PDF. That works because a PDF it's not an image format. It's a text. It's a multimedia embedding format, right? It's a file where you have text, where you have photos, where you can have videos, you can have hypertext, click stuff. So it's a format but when you scan something and you save it as PDF, you pretty much save a PDF with one image on it, right? So you cannot do any treatment out of this because it's a photo, pretty much, right? So when you have a photo, you need to go to the OCR, right? Okay. So, but I will try the PDF that David Angel sent to us yesterday. So I will try this, right? Integration of this, to see how it behaves. But the OCR covers pretty much everything, right? So it's a good technique, by the way. We will see. So yesterday we talked about that we have the documents happening, so the analytic happening in the document, right? So in the document file. So this is where we have this analytics, right? So where we have the file coming. I don't remember where is the the file here. So here, okay. So no, it's not this one. It's another one. It's the image. Yeah, this one. So we insert the documents, right? And then we analyze this. So that's the first thing we need to do now is when we add a file, right? And if it's a new file, right? We need to launch the analytic, right? We need to launch it, right? We need to launch the OCR when we do that, right? When we insert a new document, we need to do that, right? So we need to, when we insert the file, right? When we insert a new file, this here needs to run, right?
Yes.
The PDF. Okay. But that's easy to do, okay? Why? Is because, so let's say I'm exporting this. Yeah. Okay, so export this. And I'm going to have a can. So I'm going to delete that file, right? So now this is no longer there, right? The file is no longer in the it's no longer there, right? So so I'm going to add it back, right? But before, so when we do this, right, we insert, right? So this script here needs to change, right? So we need to change that script. And that script, right? But that's the old one, right? That's the old scripts. We insert in the, yeah.
I think
that's
it
the
is.
old one. That's the old one. Where is the new one? I had a new one, right? No? Oh, I did under.
We didn't attach it to the button.
I did under. I did here, I think in pilot,
On the
right?
pilot side.
Search for document. Yeah, you see, we had two. So this one is the ones. Yeah. So insert. So I did that on the pilot. So let's do that on the balloon, right? So let's do the same. The add file external for the balloon. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So we had on the pilot here, we have the add insert document local. So where the add pilot, where is this?
Kind of it was in there. I think it was 1002.
Yeah, by the number I can take it is here, right? So we need to do the same, right, for the balloon. So let's replicate this. Oh, we have, yeah, but we have this one. So we need a new one. Oh, I did duplicate.
I think that was the local one.
Yeah. So we need to paste this and call it 2002. And is not adding pilot, is adding balloon. Right? Okay. So now you remember how this works. We perform a script on another file, right? That's what we do. So we are in that file, but we want to insert the file inside this file, right? So we need to run, I think, the same scripts, the insert from, what's the name of the script? Insert file. I think it should be the same, because I'm doing the same action, right? But the ID is different. So it's the same action, right?
It's going to just attach it to a different ID.
Yeah, insert file, right? So it's the insert file external, right? It's the same. So that's why I want to demonstrate this. We have one script on the document that will handle all what I need to do, because I don't do anything on the other file. I do the minimum. I'm creating a document. I'm creating a record, right? I'm inserting a document or a media, and then I get the ID of this media, and that's it. What changed is something in this file. This what changed. But here, this is the same. And this is the same. Doesn't change. What changed is this, right? I'm in balloon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I need to use the same technique, right, of the creation of records, right? And then I need to create the same style. I need to have this relationship that has a magic key, no? So with that magic key, now here we create from pilot to cross-reference 2, but now I need to have another one using the same magic key. I don't know if I have it or not, but I'm in balloon, right? So here, and I need the same with the magic key, which is here. I have it, right? I have it. So it's there. I'm going to use this. This is going to create. No, I don't have it. Because what was it? This one, T05C. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't, I don't have it. That's why I have a name, because that's the old technique. That's the old technique. I don't have the new technique here, right? So I'm going to move all of this here. I'm going to move a little bit here, and I'm going to create that same occurrence that creates that will create a record in cross-reference 3 and not 2, in order to get the link between, the bridge between the two. So I'm going to keep the same number. So I'm going to call it 02C, and this is not going to cross-reference 2. It's going to cross-reference 3, right? And then we have balloon documents, and this is the balloon ID, and I'm creating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is occurrence doing, right? So it's I'm using the G UUID creation with, I don't have it here. It's missing a record field. Okay, so let's add the record, because in cross-reference 2, in order to create a record, I need that field in the target table in order to get the relationship to work. Right. So now I can do it. So this one with this one, right? And then the ID balloon with the IDF balloon. Okay? In the but I'm in cross-reference 2. Hold on. Yeah, cross-reference 3, blah, 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 blah. I'm good. Yeah, okay, now I'm good. This name here is not good. It's confusing me because it's express 3. See how the name is important? Yeah. I did a copy paste of the table and I forgot to rename this. So it was saying cross-reference 2 balloon documents when it should be cross-reference 3 balloon doc. It's very important to have the name correct, because the name can confuse you. I was confused. I thought I was in the wrong, and so that's the demonstration of how confusing the name can be. You need to make sure that you have the name. And when you see something like this, don't say, "Oh, I fix later." Fix it immediately, because later you will forget it.
That's a hard discipline for me to.
It's something that my client now understands, because they understand that when I take the time to do this, because they realize themselves that it helps the situation, it saves time, and it helps you fixing problems. It helps you find out bugs. When you have That's why I'm taking the time to write this stuff. ID, xref3, balloons, documents. I take the time because it tells me everything. If you start to ID, that's it. Oh, IDF, IDF2, IDF3, you don't know what it is.
Right.
You know, you have to figure out, right? So the name is very, very important. You know, those little details like transfer IDs that just tell you that you can put many IDs, right? You know, it's all those things across all my webinars, all the session I'm doing, I'm explaining it to you, and I'm demonstrating to you that it's the case. So, and in the name here, I put creation. That means I need to create a record from this.
Box,
yeah. Okay. So now I have this relationship that will create the record for me. Okay. So I change the T05 to T02, see, right? And I'm setting the ID documents. So what happened? So I explain. This script will open a window, let you select, open a dialog, let you select a document, a file on your hard drive, and create a new record in the document file where you will insert that document inside the record. Then I have an ID out of this new record, right? I collect that ID. Then, you know, this goes away. This is done. So I collect the ID. Here I'm creating a record between the balloon and the document using that bridge table we call a cross-reference table. And then I said, okay, the relationship will take care of connecting. The relationship will take care of connecting which balloon it is, and when I will create the record, automatically, I will take the ID of the current balloon I'm in. And then the script will set a field, right? I'm setting the field with the document ID on the cross. So I get both ID I need for the bridge, you know, in the cross-reference table. Here, I need two foreign keys. The foreign key of the balloon and the foreign key of the document. And then thanks to that two keys, that relationship here is going to make the bridge, right? I'm here, I'm getting the bridge between the ID and the IDF balloon. And from here, from the IDF document to documents. So here, and here, thanks to that table and the two foreign keys, I have the bridge made. Correct?
And okay. You set them in the table, so yeah. So
yes. I'm repeating myself to make sure that, you know. And then I want to land on this new, I want to select this new balloon that I just created, the new document I just created. And that's it. So now I have a new script, but the big advantage we have here is that for all the creation of adding the new file in the document file, right? That is always the same script. I don't need another one. I don't need a script for each time I'm trying to create a document. I open the script inside, I'm using the script inside the document file, okay? And that script will take over thanks to our very good friend, very good friend, the Casa window. Remember, I show you. So I'm going to do it again. Okay, I'm going to do it again. So now I'm going here. I'm going to attach this new. Oh, I am in pilot. Let's go to balloon. Okay. So in that, right, I'm going to use the 2002, the external one. Okay.
Right. And yeah.
Okay.
Versus the internal and local.
Yeah. So let's debug. I'm doing this. Oh, yeah, I forgot something. I forgot to attach the OCR. So the OCR happened in the document table. Sorry for that. So when we do this, we need to run the OCR on server. Okay. When we insert the document, when the document inserted, we need to run the OCR, right? We need to run this.
Right.
We need to run that script, right? We run it, right? And oh, I forgot again. I forgot the key. Okay. So we need to run that script, but it's easy. But it's easy to run that script. You know, in the inserts in this one. So we have a new insert. If everything good, if we have an error, we do this. If everything good, I'm doing this, but I'm performing the script, start OCR, this script, right? And the single one, because we have only one document. So that's the single, I don't need that one, that's the single.
Right, yes.
I will make the demonstration how and when we use this is when we insert a folder. That's not how, I didn't demonstrate that. And I'm going to do that right now. So here I have this, I perform this, and then I close, and then I exit with that ID. Okay, so far so good, So I'm performing, so let's, performing this, set variable, I'm good. So I'm doing this, perform this on set, okay. So this script doesn't go anywhere. We stay in the same, we stay where we should be. Okay. We close the window and then we do. Okay. So, but we can do something here if we want to do something better, right? But I'm showing you that later. I don't want to confuse you. So now we have the OCR happening, correct?
Right.
Okay. And during the OCR, because in the document table, I have all those, I need to run all those, I run all those files, all those fields, text and stuff like that. All of this happen. Yeah, exactly, automatically. Okay. So,
and because the OCR script is running on the server without completion, waiting for completion, it'll just close the card style window and come back and move on. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be, it's something that happened automatically. I mean, I'm doing this and then this, and the script, and when you arrive there, it continue that script and close.
It's gonna jump right back to this one,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Before, let me pause this. Unfortunately, I need to open the file. I'm sorry for that. So if you have any questions, is that the time?
Yes, we've got questions. So,
okay, cool.
Does this work with the free version?
Yeah, it was with the free version. The free version, we have some limitation. That means one page, one image, not multiple, but so in this case we are doing right now, it's one photo of a certificate, right? So you can just do it, and you have, and the limitation was 1 megabyte. But yesterday I showed you how to reduce the size of the file. Yeah, the free version works. But the paying version, you have more, it's depending how important it is for you, right?
I think it was a discussion more about reducing the size of a PDF in FileMaker, and there were responses about Monkey Bread or Ghost Script, and I think that's where that comes from.
Yes. So let me go to here. Let me paste so I have the API key. So let's debug this and see how it behaves, okay? So this script now is happening inside the document file, okay? I have a new window, but thanks to the Claris window, right? This window belongs, I repeat myself, but I want to make sure that you understand this Claris window that appears inside the AAA pad clone. It's coming from the document name of file. Okay. So we continue. We have a new record.
Kind of like sleight of hand here.
Yeah. We insert the document we want, right?
Yep. And so that's going into the documents file.
Yeah. So nothing happened. So we good. We have no errors and stuff like that. Means we didn't cancel. I built this because if you cancel things, you open the window, you say, I don't want cancel. You want the thing to go away, right?
Mm-hmm.
We set this. Take right. That performance server. So that the server is doing it right now. Right.
And we're moving right on. Just like that.
We close.
Sure. Yep.
We exit the script. So we gone from document file. We back in AAA file. I have my documents. I'm setting this field to create the magic key in order that relationship to create a record in the xref3 balloon document table. And then I'm setting that and I commit. Boom. The document here. This is the document I just created, right?
Right.
Okay. So and now let's go.
OCR should be done over in the other
OCR,
file.
see if I go to the last one, it didn't do it. It didn't work. I don't know why. It didn't do it. Why it didn't do it? I have no idea. It's strange that I have nothing happening. Now it works. But when I did it with the insert, it didn't work. So I need to know why, right? Because I create the documents. I'm setting this. Why? I have no idea. Set the current, the API key. Yeah. Current document ID and this. I have no idea why it didn't work. I don't know. That's so weird. So let's do it again. Let's delete this record. Let's do it again. Okay. So, yeah, but I need to. But okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to debug this. Okay. I don't want that to happen on server. I want to know what happened. You know. So we don't do that on server, we do that locally. Okay? Okay, so to do that, to do the OCR locally, okay? So we need to duplicate, we need to create a new window, perform the scripts locally, the same script, the 0010, this one. Send the same parameters, and when it's done, close. So close the window. So that technique will reproduce the same as performing a script on server, but we perform it locally, and we can see what happened. Okay.
Understand that.
Okay. So we debug this, right? So boom. We insert the file. Okay. And that script now here, instead of performing that on server, is going to perform that locally, right?
Right.
So I'm going there, 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 new window. So I have my new window here, right? Perform. I'm going to this layout. I restore. That's the problem. The restore didn't work. So see, immediately I saw what the problem. That perform file didn't work. I have no idea why. Okay. So current document and the current, so that means I don't receive the right thing. And I think I know why. Okay. What is missing here, when I am done inserting this here, what is missing, right? What is missing, it's a commit, I think, but it doesn't make any sense. But new window, yeah, set API key. So let's see if that fixes it. Okay.
Okay.
I think I need a commit to make sure that I get the ID, because it didn't find this, right? Because that's why
the commit will make sure that it writes the ID.
Yeah. So let's try it again. Show all, go to the last, delete this one. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, no. Okay. So you see how we debug easily a perform script on server when we do this new window technique, right? So you can see immediately what happened, because it's exactly the same condition as the perform script on server. It's the same condition. So I have a commit now, right? And let's see what happened. So I'm going there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here I have a new window, and now I have the document. So it was the commit. So because let me explain. It's a good explanation. Why I need a commit here, right? What I need a commit when I didn't need that to get the ID here. I need a commit because, yes, without committing, I can get the ID of the current record I am in without the commit. Because I am currently here, I am in the new record I just created. So right. I can get the ID, but here I'm going to another script. I'm going here and there in another script, the ID of that record is not available to me. It is not available because it's not committed. So the ID of this T12 document ID this field, it's available to me in that script, but it won't be available on the other one. To be available on another script, I need to commit it and to save it inside FileMaker index and whatever, right? Okay. That's why it wasn't working. So I gave you an explanation of how this weird, very weird, fuzzy, why I need a commit, right? You understand? So it's because when you go to another script like this, it needs to happen. The commit needs to happen. Okay. So
Stu was basically asking while you were explaining that. So we should just check with Stu to make sure that he understands what you just said. So
yeah. So when data are available in FileMaker is very fuzzy, and that's the reason why. Okay, do you want me to show you the right way to fix this? I will show you the right way. I hate commits. That wasn't the right way. This, I get the ID here. I have it. I give it here. I have it without committing. I hate commits. This commit is a big event. It's not a small event. It's a big event. I don't want commits. I hate commits. In that situation, and that's the reason why I'm collecting everything in variable, because that prevent me to put commit, always, commit. It's a big event, right? I hate commits. Commit, it's a last resort. And most of the time, we don't need that. This is the right technique. I needed this. I needed that variable to send it here, right? So let's reuse that variable to send it to that script. And the document ID here, right? Let's get it from, the parameter. This script is performed by this. I send the ID I just connect here, and I take it from here. Right? So I don't need the commits proof of it. Let's see if it works. Okay. So I'm deleting this again. The commit is not a good technique. The commit is a band-aid on the crack. The commit is for lazy people. I don't like commits.
It actually looks like a great troubleshooting thing to throw that in there. Yep, that was the problem. Now let me go fix it correctly.
Yeah, but correctly. The correct version is this. I get a new record, I insert the field, the file. Then I collect in the variable, in the local variable, and collect the ID. Oh, it's there. Then this ID I'm sending there, right? So there now I'm collecting this here, and I'm reusing it to send it to the other scripts, right? But always within variable. I don't set fields, right? It's a big event. Field is a big event, right? So let's try it again and see if it works. Okay. By the way, I need to put it back local. Okay, so this debug. So I insert the file. Commit is it's a big event. I set the document ID proof, and that's why I have variable, because I know I have it.
Yeah.
And this available to me. So see this. That without the commit, this was available. This field was available to me in that script. But, and I have the same and I took this out in a variable, correct?
Then
now, the 9FE, the 9F1E, okay? So, look at this. If I start that script, right? Boom! T12 documents ID is no longer available.
Right.
The ID is no longer available. So, yeah, but it is available here. I have it on my parameter. I send it on my parameter. So now it's available to me in that script again, and I can recreate my variable in that script. And you saw that the document ID disappeared because I went to the other script. So here, in that, and this is a good way to show you how to debug things. It's perfect. I can go back to all the stack. All the stack, learn how to use the call stack. That all the scripts I have done since the moment I clicked on the button add file. I click on the button add file. I perform that script. I insert the file, and then I start the OCR. So you can go to all the sequence you just did. And you can see that in that script, insert file, in that script, T12 document is available to me. But in that script is no longer available. It is no longer available because I didn't do the commits, right? So you can recall all the thing with this data viewer current, and now you know why I'm using those freaking variable all the time. All the time. Why? Because I know. Oh, document ID 9F1E. Okay. Oh, document ID 9F1E. I have a continuous vision of what I'm doing. And if you don't have this, how you can see anything? You can't. The main ID, what I do need all across those scripts is the document ID. I need that. So I help myself exposing to me easily in a variable, but I don't use global variable because global variable are available across all scripts. So we need local variable. Then you know if something is missing, right? You know when you call this, you know in that file those were my variable. Here I have those variables. Here I have this variable, and here I have this variable, and I can see between those two if I have a perfect continuity between the ID. Okay. So that being said, we can continue the scripts, right? New, start OCR. So now here, let's see what happened here because I have another script. So you see, I have another script now, right? So yes, I still have the current document ID 9F1E. I'm good. I'm freaking good. You know, not using the F word, you know, I'm good because here, and it tells me what I have in the stack, right? So I have all the things here. I can continue to work on this, perform restore. And now he said, I have another problem because I don't see, it's still doing the same problem here. I don't have it. I don't know why, because, you know, we need to move this away, but, you know. So why this didn't work? Because why I have no record here. So again, I have the same problem here. It didn't find the document, even though I have the right ID. Okay. And I think here I killed myself because I do need to commit the record. Right.
Okay.
At the end, I do need what? So another explanation. The record never been stored. Right. Now it is. But during the sequence, it never been stored. It never been, so it's not searchable. I never commit the record, so it's not searchable when you want to do it on from another computer or another window, because you need to store it, you need to save it, right? So I kill myself. So you see, by the end, we need to commit. That I learned something myself, you know. So I learn. It's, you know. So
well,
here,
I think it's still a good thing to be able to, to know how to pass that that key, the parameter. Here, I'm relating it to cookies.
Yeah. So, but okay. So we need to commit the record. Period. We need to do it, right?
Well, we can still pass the document ID back and forth. It doesn't hurt anything.
But
it still keeps it connected,
but I don't need, we can do this, but I don't need to do that. But okay. It's okay. I need to commit the record. I need it because I need to retrieve the documents from another. So let's see if that fixes the problem. Okay. So again, I'm deleting it. So it's a good exercise because you see now, if something like this happens. Oh, I remember. Nick Hunter has the same problem. Okay. So we need to commit because I need to search later on the documents by its ID, right? So let's see if that fixes the problem. I think so, right? But I still don't like the commit, but here it wasn't. it was necessary. So we cannot overcome that because I need that ID, commit. See, the commit takes time. It took some time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not a big, not a half of a second, but still. So perform this. New window to see what happened. I'm going there, and now I can search the documents. And I can do all what I need, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not doing it because I want to do it on server. So I know I fixed the problem. Okay, so we fix everything. So now we can clean up a little bit, the thing to make sure that we have. So we need to perform this on server, right?
Mm-hmm.
And blah, 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 blah. Can close this.
And I like that little technique of not deleting whether it's local or on the server, just commenting it out so you can toggle back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. Always I'm doing this. When I want to debug, I comment the performance server and I put the performance locally. So let's just run it. Okay. Boom. So now let's see if it created T12. Boom, it's there. So it worked. Okay. So I have all the information I need from that file. Okay. So now that I have this working, okay, I want to collect all what I need. First, remember, I need to collect the document type. That's the first thing we need to do, right? So for the document type, we add, no, this is not the file. This is this one. Yeah. We had, in that file, we created a document type table. So I need to copy that, right? I need to copy that document type, okay? And paste it inside that file because those are document type for balloons and pilots, correct?
Okay. Yes.
This is my document type table. And I want to import all the records I have in that document type table, right? So I want to import from.
Because we created them all over there, yeah.
Yeah. So from, I don't think I have it here. Yeah. Okay. So let me do it like this. Let's go to document type table and import from there. Okay. I think it's this one. It's not this one. Yeah, this one. This one, right? So, and the target is this. So I have this. I don't want to perform any auto entry calculation. I just want to suck this information. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Import. So I have 4 records. Okay. But do we have? Oh, we don't have your. So it was useless to do this. We need to create your own type now. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought we had done that, but that's okay. We can.
I don't remember it. Which maybe the. Yeah, we've done it, right?
Unless we did it. Well,
I think we did it.
I thought we did.
No, we don't. No, we did just for the
Maybe
the type.
we just did yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did do just yours. I just remember going through the process.
Yeah, let's see. No, we did that for the registration number, the expiration date, and the issue date. So it's okay. It's okay. We can do that right now. So for to analyze the document type, so what in that will tell me which document type is
Actually, really the first word.
this,
Yeah.
the first word. So we need to go inside, right? So in the values, we have multiple format here. We have the full text where, okay, we have the number, only the numbers,
Right.
and only and each value. So you said
Right.
this is, okay.
I think the first value is the simplest one there, yeah.
Okay, so how this document, what the name you want, how you want to name those documents? Registration?
That's registration.
So if I have registration in the documents, that will make the thing, we will discover, right? We will discover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the type. So I want now to use that, okay, to use that keyword to detect if I have it. So now that I have this, okay, I can go back to this one, and I want to okay, the document type here. Yes, okay, but here we have okay. Sorry for the confusion. The document type belongs to the documents, but the issue date or what is personal to the balloon, right, needs to go to the cross-reference tree. But here I need to know which, because this document type will be available for everybody. So it's okay. We don't have to replicate it because we have everything built here, right? So now for your documents, I just need to go to what I have here, the document type. I need to replicate the same, thing that I want to do. Oh, we can do it. So I'm going here and I'm going to copy that document type again. Okay. In the document, boom. Okay. And now we're going to replicate the mechanism to analyze between the two. I have it here in the OCR, right? It was somewhere here. Here. It was here. Okay. So the document type, how we get the document type here, I had a script, I remember. That script was making the determination. The document type was used, we had a relationship between the document type table and the OCR, okay? So let's replicate the same relationship between this table, where is the document table now, and the OCR and the D, right? Is the D? Yeah, the D. The D here. Full text, but now we are not going to use the full text. We are going to use the text value because we have only one. We want one word. We don't want all the sentence. Okay. So it's very simple now to replicate this. Here we have the document type, right? So I'm here and I'm going to, create a relationship between the document and the document type. and I mean C, and it's the value. Okay, it's the keyword. This is where we want to link, right? Okay, so we have the relationship, and now we say, okay, I want to link the full text value with the keyword, right? So thanks to that relationship now, in the document, I can get the document type ID and the document type name. What was the calculation I had before? Yeah. Right? So I'm going here, I'm going to see, and I want the type. And if it's not recognized, I want to know that is unknown. Unknown. Right? So thanks to that relationship, I explain again. Here, I have all the text of the file, of the documents, okay? And here I have keywords. This will say, okay, within this list of values, right, I found something on keywords. So this is a one, okay? Oops. Right? So let's see if it works. Document type. It says unknown right now because but let's do again all the process, okay? Let's do all the process again. So I delete this.
Do we have the registration? Do we still have the table that has registration in the documents? Did we populate that document,
No.
the types table?
I need to do it. So I need to, good catch. The keyword is
Registration.
But it's a registration like this in big, and this is registration.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Right. So let's clean up this. I don't need that anymore in this file. Okay, so I delete everything. I don't need that table, so just delete it. Right. And let's delete this layout as well. So we go back to the balloons and let's start again to import, right? So add a file. All of this, right? So you need to watch the video and stuff like this, right? So to make sure that you understand what's happened here.
Yeah.
So
a few times probably for me, but
yeah.
It all makes sense as you're explaining it. We're going through it, but yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if I have the document and if I have the document type registration. Boom.
Bingo.
Bingo. So now this is done for the type. So I can, and it said registration as well here, because this is coming, this document type field is from the documents, is this field. But the registration came from the recognition of the file itself. Mm-hmm. So I didn't look for what it is. Right?
So then as we talk about other types of documents, we would just add to that documents type table, right?
Yeah, so if it's not, for example, it's a photo, for example, I have no way to recognize what it is. So you have the menu, right? Mm-hmm. Automatically, I'm getting you what I recognize. If I don't recognize, I put unknown. If it's a photo, you get, and then you go and you manually, because there's no way to recognize. But if you have registration, if you have, I don't know, many other document certification, whatever, you can do it. So now I want to, so it's 4.5. So I want to let it go right now. I want to fix 2 or 3 bugs that I saw before I send the document to you.
Okay.
So make sure that, everything flows. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean why those didn't disappear when you delete the document here, right?
Right.
So I'm going to make that happen, and that's it. So I think we're good. So we're going to come back to that, okay? Wrapping up the OCR stuff in 2 weeks when we're done with the ChatGPT discussion. And so Ken, you can come. You will come next week. Join us.
Yeah, I'll join you for the ChatGPT. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So so that would be interesting. So if you have any question about today's topic.
I don't really see questions. Okay, do you need a delay to allow upload to complete, or does commit not finish until data is uploaded?
Can you repeat this?
I think he wrote that while Nick was explaining why we needed the commit versus not needing the commit.
Yeah.
So
it's not.
you may need to do a follow up on that, but I think Nick explained.
Yeah, I can follow up. Okay. First, what we learned today. The value of a field not committed, uncommit field, uncommit record. The value of this field is available only to the current layout, to the current open record, and to the current running script. It is not available to another script, and it's not available to another window or another person. This record is not available until you commit it. That means if I look for it, it won't be seen by others. It won't be searched by others. It won't be found by others, because the record never been committed, and then there's no way. It's just that means if you create a new record, right?
Yeah.
Not committed, and you crash, this record never happened.
Or even if you don't crash, some other user on the system can't see it.
Exactly.
And that would include the server. And actually, Stu pointed that out in a comment as well.
Yeah. So it's it's if you open a record and you don't commit it and you crash, never happened. So if I go to Balloon, this record never existed. It's not there, right? It never existed. I had 8, right? If I knew, if I do new, right? If I do new like this, right? And I change something, I put a test Nick, right? Right? And I create a new window, right? That's why it's not. So I create a new window and I search for test Nick. I won't find it because it didn't change the name. It didn't.
Yeah. You're still there? Did you go away? I think we lost Nick's audio.
Okay. Nick.
That's one way to end on time.
Well, I'm just gonna roll credits, I think. We will see you all next week.
Well, and tomorrow for other stuff.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see Nick next week. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
There you go. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
report of an individual up here who may be a FileMaker license. Well, it's potentially expired. Look at the back of that car right there. Looks like the FileMaker license has expired. Sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Sir, step out of the vehicle. Sir!